The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're going to talk about VONOFF1700. Say, man, that the feds, man, trying to label him as a gang chief, man. And he trolled his ops, man, for getting hit up and losing their life. Let's jump straight into it. At the end of the day, bro, you wonder why the feds and the CPD is looking into you, bro. It's because some of the dumb stuff that you say, bro. Like, when I say VONOFF1700 says some of the most dumbest, incriminating stuff I ever heard a rapper or a human being say. You put your own self in this situation, bro. If Von would never talk dumb, if you just look at him, you would think you would have thought he was a nerd. Keep it a buck with y'all. If Von wouldn't talk about this gangster stuff and all of this other stuff, if you first just looked at him, you'd be like, bro, he's a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you did this to yourself, bro. You could have came out with the nerd image, bro, and let the fans run with that, but still doing your street junk or whatever you had going on the side. You know what I'm saying? Bro, people didn't look at you like that when you first came out. But when it turned out, when people started doing their homework, they said, oh, no, Shorty real. But Shorty, you could have had a whole, you could have made millions off the game like that, bro. You could have been, the whole world could have thought you was a nerd and all of that. Meanwhile, you just doing your thing on the side. But when he got to talking and, yeah, we doing this to the ops, we doing this, we doing that, we doing this. Everybody say, yeah. But, bro, you could have made some real money, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, y'all better pay attention. Like I said a little bit earlier, man, y'all better pay attention to how they doing Lil Durk. And that's the same way. Matter of fact, well, they showed us with O-Block first. How they doing Lil Durk and how they did O-Block is how they about to start pinpointing and putting a lot of you rappers into areas that's really got stuff going on. And what I mean by that is you want to sit there and say that you 1700, you Sane Gang, you O-Block, you Risky Road, you BH, you Trap City. Okay. When they start building that RICO, remember, bro, y'all done already came out and said, yeah, we this, we that, we. The feds is smart, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. The feds just pay attention what they doing to rappers, man. They trying to tie rappers into real life street things and then tie your music into the play and say, yeah, this is what he was talking about. This is what he meant. This is what he was saying on this day. This is what he meant about this person losing their life. So, bro, that's on y'all, man. But VONOFF1700, if you feel like the feds is watching you, man, I can believe it, bro. You know, but like I say, you use this type of image to blow up. You know what I'm saying? You could have went with the nerd route. You wanted to bring the gang junk and the street junk into the play. You wanted to be talking about certain type of things, you know? You wanted to be one of the hottest rappers on the West Side, which you later on you turned out to be. But is it really worth your freedom? I don't think it's worth it, man. And that's just me personally, man. You know, but a lot of y'all shorties gonna find out the hard way, man. I'm gonna say this last thing before I get up out of here. If y'all remember when ARAB got locked up, this was years ago, ARAB came out and he said, y'all shorties, pay attention. And this is just not for the city of Philadelphia. ARAB said, the feds is labeling y'all as gang members. Once they get 5-6 more y'all, they're going to try to pinpoint and tie y'all to crimes just to hit y'all with the RICO. ARAB said that 4-5 years ago, and that's the same game plan that they using in 2025 to get at these shorties, man. So if ARAB told y'all and he's sitting in the feds with a long, healthy sentence, take his word for it, man. You know, a lot of y'all want to bump y'all head when y'all done seen somebody bump their head the same way. It don't make sense to me. If a person been down that road and he telling you what not to do and how not to do it, why would you go do it the same way he just told you not to do it? But like I say, y'all shorties, hey, man, y'all got it, you know, but I'm going to tell y'all like this. The feds is using laws that they came up with to bring down the mob, to get young black men on RICO charges. Those same racketeering and RICO laws was created for the mob because they could never get the mob on no real charges. They went from organized crime to changing it to a gang. Because think about it, the mob was never a gang, they was organized crime. So they changed the RICO up just a little bit and said, oh, not just organized crime, oh, a gang too. Come on, bro, they getting y'all with rules they came up 60, 70, 80 years ago to bring down the mob, bro. But y'all dudes gonna keep jumping in the streets like VONOFF1700. Y'all gonna jump on the internet every day and say y'all putting money on somebody McBiscuit. All of this dumb, crazy junk. Y'all gonna hint and throw clues at open crimes. That's on y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's save these kids. It ain't never too late. But your boy VONOFF1700 say that the feds is watching them, man. When the feds watching, yeah, if the feds watching, but yeah, man, that man said that the feds is watching them, man, and he say, man, it ain't looking too good for him. I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all so much.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?